Dear viewers, welcome to a new video, and this is for the people who are currently struggling at their profession. Now you could be at any stage. You could be a beginner or in mid-level, or you are a team lead, or whatever the phase that you are. And if you are struggling for your productivity, it is the moment when you need to know that you need to regain your focus and understand that what is that you are not doing differently. Now it is easy to get into the victim mode that the market is not good, nobody is supporting me, client is rejecting my profiles only. Now it is easy to get into that sort of mindset, but what you need to know is not everybody will be the top performer all the time. If you are a top performer, if you are making placements consistently, now it has been some time that you have seen that the productivity has come down. Now there is no need to worry about it, no need to get panic or stressed about it. If you get panicked, if you get stressed, you will not be able to focus on the important things that can change your results. Now definitely your management is going to ask you about your productivity. You are accountable for the task that has been assigned to you. And always there will be a stress, the internal fear that we will have. That what if I lose the job? What if they terminate me? Where I'm going to get another job? What if in the other company I face the similar problem and they fire me, right? It is normal pattern of thinking when we are in that panic or stressful mode. Now what is that you got to do here? The very first thing you need to do is you got to sit down and you got to calm down first and check with your leadership team that if they have any feedback for you. That is the first thing. I'm telling you my life example. When things did not go well, people who are observing you, people who are monitoring you, people who are senior to you, you better go and ask why your productivity went down. Then goes the analysis that they may ask multiple questions and you may answer it. And that discussion has to be very positive and you need to take the criticism or feedback very positively. Then only things are going to change for you. If you have a counter reaction, if you take an offensive stand for every feedback they give, then God bless you. This video is not for you. I am talking to people who can take the criticism or the feedback positively. Because when your time is bad, you better listen to the people who has spent time monitoring you and giving you the reason why they think things did not go well. Now for that moment, whether you agree or not, but you definitely need to spend some time thinking from their point of view. That is the first thing, people. Second thing is, do not lose hope. Do not lose hope on yourself. Forget about the job, forget about the company. Do not lose hope on yourself. The moment you lose hope on yourself, all those doors which supposed to be opened, which are in front of you, which you are not able to see, the possibilities, everything will be closed. Why? The self-doubt will kill all the opportunities. It is a job. Sometimes you can make placement, sometimes placement doesn't happen, sometimes all your submissions will go to a next level, and sometimes all your interviews will be rejected. Not all your candidates who are selected will join the project. Not all the candidates who join the project will continue the project. You see, that's what the business is all about. That's kind of business that we are in. Now you need to understand that part and do not lose hope on yourself, because you know you have performed well in one particular period of your time. It is just the matter of time which is not working in your favor. It is just the matter of the efforts which are not working properly. It is just the circumstance which is not working according to your hard work. It means you as an individual complete and you as an individual perfect. It is just the time, it is just the task or maybe the circumstance which is not falling at the right time at the right place. For that, you don't have to blame yourself. And moreover, you have tried everything. You went to your management, asked for help. You went to your team lead, asked for help. You have checked your strategies. You have changed your strategies. Again, you followed up on your strategies. Things are not working. Still, you are facing failure. Then there is a last option that you need to leave the organization and look something better. Because there are so many companies, so many organizations are waiting to hire people who wants to put their efforts. Now, if you are a person who believe in putting 100% effort and you are doing the same thing in your current company, but still things are not working, then it is the time for you to make a move and put the same effort in another company and see how that effort is resulting. I'm not insisting you to leave your current job, but I'm telling that from my experience. Because prior joining Randstad, I worked in 2 different companies. I was like a medium or average performer. And now when I joined Randstad, things totally opened up. Because in my previous companies, I was working so hard. I was doing everything that is required, but still the productivity was average, where I was able to sustain, to save my job and make increments. And when I put similar effort, I got more placements, and people joined prior me joining Randstad and they left, and people joined after joining, they also left. But I sustained for a period of time. Why? Because I did not know that my hard work, what I was putting in the previous companies, now the same thing when I'm putting here, it is working. So now imagine if I leave the hope, if I become the hopeless person, if I grow self-doubt and I feel that this job is everything and there is nothing else for me. If I'm not making placements, then I may lose job. What is that going to happen to the bills? What is that going to happen to the EMIs? How I'm going to pay the loans? How I'm going to give money for my rents and expenses? If I get into that sort of thought process and panic state, I might not perform well in the next interview. If I do not perform well in the next interview, I will not get the job and I lose the opportunity. But in my case, that was not the case. Why? Because I know that it is this particular environment, whatever that I'm doing, it is giving me average result. So it's time for me to make a move, a bigger platform, a bigger company. Now that's where I transitioned and I put my effort, and that became one of my wonderful choices. So yes, there was a panic that what if things do not go well? I will lose opportunity here where I'm doing good, and I might get rejected or fired in that new company. Again, I'll be on the road. But believe me, if you just believe on yourself, if you believe on the efforts that you put in, if you are 100% confident on yourself, or you are 100% ready to put your 100% efforts in any other company, I would suggest you to go and try elsewhere. And again, this is not the end of the world. Upgrade yourself. If you are worried about what things you are doing could have done in a better manner, are there any strategies, are there any different frameworks, think about, do the research. I would suggest you to connect with us, understand, learn different technologies, strategies, frameworks, so that you can implement that in your new company or new job. This is what you should do, but don't get into a panic mode, don't get into stress mode, don't be hopeless. You may be hopeless, but imagine there are people who are believing in you. There is a family who is trusting you. There are your loved ones who want you to be successful. So you have to believe on the belief of someone who is believing you. Just because you are not able to make placements, just because things are not working the way you want, it's okay. It happens. That's what is life is. When you are feeling the hardest moment, when you are experiencing the struggle, that is the moment that you need to understand it is time for me to change. It is time for me to evolve. It is time for you to take the next step, because it is always hard to stay on the single leg when you are taking another step. If you want to go to the next step or grow forward, definitely you need to take the pain on the single leg before you take the step forward. And that's how the life is. Thank you so much, very much for watching. I love to see you as a successful individual. And if you may have any question, put that in the comment box. And once again, I would love to see you as a successful individual. I love you people. Bye-bye.